In this video, you will learn about React JSX and how to write JSX elements properly in React applications. JSX stands for JavaScript XML. JSX provides a syntax extension for JavaScript that allows you to write HTML code directly within JavaScript. JSX offers expressive syntax that simplifies the process of building user interfaces in React applications by combining the strength of JavaScript and the simplicity of HTML. So here's a way to return valid JSX. If you want to return a single line of JSX, you can put the opening tag of the JSX block on the same line as the return statement. Just make sure that the semicolon is placed before the curly bracket and the single line tag that you created. Additionally, you can use a set of parentheses to wrap the JSX. In this case, the opening parenthesis must be on the same line as the return statement. If you return multiple JSX elements, you must wrap them with the containing element, such as a div. In this example, we use a div to wrap the h1 elements. You'll encounter a compiled error if you don't wrap these elements inside a containing element. Run over the terminal. Be sure to change directory for the file that you created, followed by the node package management start or npm start. So this is how it looks like. Pretty simple. Again, we used to wrap them using a parenthesis, followed by a semicolon at the end of the parenthesis, likewise with the curly bracket. To show a JavaScript variable in JSX, you can wrap it with curly braces. For example, in this example, we declare a variable name and initialize its value to sample. Additionally, we use the name variable inside the JSX. At this part, curly braces will call on the value declared inside this variable name. We can create multiple variables inside, such as this example. Follow along. The same process on the name. Call upon the variable address with the curly braces. We can assign variables with integers or float inside and make computations. Similar way, call upon the variables with the curly braces inside. Thus, we can allow it to compute inside these braces. Or allow a variable to compute them when declared. We can create forms similar to HTML file. In this React app, we are using a form component. The form is built using standard HTML elements but rendered in JSX. First, the form begins with the form tag. The action equals hashtag means the form won't send data anywhere yet. It handles the data within the app. Inside the form, we have a div element. Within this div, there is a label for event name. The label is linked to the input field using the HTML for attribute. The input field is of type text, where the user can type the event name. Next, there's another div containing a label for event date. The label is also linked to an input box. This input field is of type date. allowing the user to pick a date from a date picker. Finally, there is a button element inside another div. This button is used to submit the form. When clicked, the form data will be processed. The form closes with the /form tag. In a React app, the form data is typically handled using state or event handlers. So, this is almost similar to using a form in your HTML file. This is just a glimpse of what React.js can do. You can always link your Bootstrap or any component needed in your React project.